Welcome to this somatic yoga practice for over 50s. This practice is designed to have you releasing all of the stiffness in your body and have you feeling a little bit more awake in your body. The reason that I have done this practice is because my mum asked me to do it. She is over 60 and she wanted something that was going to help her get moving in the morning and just to release any tension and stiffness in her body. So that is one of the reasons why I'm here, and I thought, why not share it with you also. So we're gonna just come into a seated position, and I want you just to close down the eyes and just take a few breaths. And I just want you to relax the body, and as you do this, I'm just going to talk a little bit about somatic. So somatic yoga is all about journeying within. So it's about bringing all of the attention inside. In yoga, it is often lost where people worry too much about what they look like and they think that they have to look a certain way. And the somatic journey is really about diving inside to see what's really deeply going on. So in today's practice, we're not going to go so deep into the emotions and the trauma, but we're going to focus on the movement and the feeling in the body. So where are you feeling aches and how does it feel? Let's just take one more big deep breath in and out. And then if your eyes are closed, gently open them. We're going to start with the feet and the ankles. So release your legs out in front of you. If you want to have a sofa or something behind you, please do so. And I would also recommend grabbing some pillows if you have sore knees, because you may need them later on. So maybe pause the video now and go and grab those. So we're going to work with gentle, easy movements in the body. We're going to work with the whole body. And we're going to go nice and slowly, and we're really going to notice what's going on inside. So how does it feel inside rather than how does it look? So I ask you please to not look at the camera too much about what position I'm in or how it looks for me, but really focusing on you, focusing on how it feels for you, and knowing that it doesn't need to look any kind of way. So we're going to start by flexing and extending the feet. So you can use your hands to place behind you and lean back if you want to. You can stay seated, you can open the legs if you want to. So this is all about the discovery of what is good for you. We spend so much of life being told how we should look or how things should look. This is your moment now to really turn inwards and just do what feels good for your body. So just extending and flexing the feet. And just really allowing us to feel into our ankles. Maybe we notice that it feels a little stiff and tight, and maybe we just don't push it as far. So maybe we just move in and out a little bit more gently and don't take the range so big. Focusing on your breathing, don't hold your breath while we're in the practice. And then now we're going to take some rotations. So we're going to take the feet out to the right side and then turn the toes towards the floor, coming into the center and then all the way back out. So again, it may look like this for you, small. It may look larger. It may be somewhere in between. And it really doesn't matter. So here we are awakening the ankles. We are always on our feet and we don't give ourselves time to love our feet. So here we are loving our feet. And then when you're ready, changing directions. And again, if you feel called to go a little quicker, go quicker. If you feel called to go slower, go slower. Remembering that this is your practice, I'm just here to guide you, that's all. I don't know your body. I don't feel what you feel. So really take the time to just listen and connect with yourself. Take one more and then slowly come back into the center. If you need to release your hands and shake off your shoulders, please do so. And then we're just going to let the legs just lift them up a little, just create a little trembling motion in the legs. Little wobble. Maybe we do the same at the bottom and it feels a bit weird. Maybe we lift the heels up. Maybe we can't lift them up that high, that's okay. We just want a little wobble here. And then what we're going to do is we're going to internally and externally rotate through the hips and the legs. So we're going to open the inside of the feet out, so they look up to the sky or ceiling, and then I'm going to close in and out and in. And maybe you want to take them a lot wider. So we want to be working through from the hips all the way down to the ankles. And again, just noticing what we feel. So here we're just getting the joints ready. Just bring in a little awareness into the hips and the knees and the ankles. And they are all connected, so it's really important that we do look after all of them. And then slowly come back into stillness, into the center. We're going to bring the legs back into the center, and then we're actually going to bring the right foot closer to the body. So the left leg can stay out in front, or the left leg can go out to the side if it's more comfortable. It doesn't matter. And from here, we're going to let the knee open and then bring it in and close it. And again, that may look like this for you. It may look like this. It may look like this. It doesn't matter. So all we're doing is focusing on the movement in the opening of the hip. Maybe you can close your eyes to help you bring your awareness inside that little bit deeper. And I invite you to do that throughout the practice. You'll notice sometimes my eyes are closed. We can internalize a lot deeper when our eyes are closed. We've closed off that sense of sight. It just allows us to help us to feel that a little bit more. And then if it's available for you, you can take your foot with your hand. Place the right hand on the right knee, and then we can move the hip in and out here. If that is not available for you, I recommend for you to let your foot fall down onto the floor by the inside of the leg. Use your hands to support you, and then move the foot out and in. Okay? Or you can grab a sock or a strap or something to help you. So it might look like this. You might be out here, it's okay. You might be in here. You might be a little bit more flexible and can bring it up. Doesn't matter. The focus is on the hip, not how you look. And please explore and play during this practice. So I'm all about free movement and exploration. So when you're in a pose and you notice something feels a certain way, you can move the leg and play around a little bit. And then gently release that leg and give it a little shake off. And then let's change sides. So the left foot comes in now, moving the knee out and in. So again, it might look like this, it might look like this, doesn't matter. Going as slow or as fast as you want. This really is your practice. And I would like you to not be too harsh on yourself and judgmental on yourself. If your body is achy and stiff, we often can complain about these things. And actually, if we just shower a bit of love to them, that will help them. We can just see them and feel them for what they are. Give them the love and the movement. And that will help your body. Your body is always listening. And remember, our thoughts and our mindset are so powerful. So if you want to take that foot now with the hand, you can, to bring more movement into the hip. Again, if it's on the floor and you're just sliding it in and out, That's also okay. And then slowly release that leg and shake the legs off. A very itchy nose, sorry. Okay, so from here we're going to bring the feet up. The feet are going to stay on the floor, sorry. The knees are going to raise, the hands are going to come behind us. We're going to take the legs nice and wide. We're actually going to move from side to side. So we're going to let the knees fall to the left side, come back into the center, and to the right side. So again, working on the hips here. And I really invite you to close your eyes on this one because we're going to be here for a short while. And I really want you just to feel into those hips, into your glutes, as one glute lifts off the floor as you go to one side. Just really see what's going on in those hips. As women, we store a lot of emotions in the hips, so if you are a woman, they may be a little bit tighter than you expected. Don't worry if you move off your mat, it's okay. Just stay focused on what feels good inside and what feels tight inside, what feels a little bit unpleasant and what feels comfortable. Remembering that all are okay and all are welcome. Maybe you're called to stay on one side for a moment and just pause. If you are, please do so. You may find that one side is tighter than the other, and that is the side that you want to stretch out a little more. And just keep moving side to side at your own pace. Take one more on each side. I am most certainly moving down my mat. I'll be laying down in a minute. And then come back into the center. And again, just release the legs and give them a little shake off. So coming now into a seated position, and that can look however you want it to look. So the legs can stay out straight or they can stay out wide if you want to, if that's more comfortable for you. I have a fly that has joined me and wants to stay. So we're going to sit up nice and tall. We're going to work now into the hips, and then we're going to start to bring the movement up into the torso and the shoulders. So I really invite you to close your eyes on this one and really just let yourself be playful and explorative. So we're going to place the hands on the knees if you're in cross-legged, or anywhere that feels comfortable. And then we're going to move out to the right side, lean forward, and all the way over to the left side. And then, so we're creating nice big circles coming to the back, over to the right side. And what I would really like you to do here is be really explorative in the movement. So maybe create little wilder shapes. Maybe you stay at the front on one side a little longer. Maybe you go quick and then you go slow. Maybe you push a bit more weight back when you come back. Just really feel into what the body needs. Ask the body and listen, and the body will guide you. Really allowing ourselves to get out of our mind and just gift ourselves and our body this love. Maybe the arms want to join and you want to get a little wacky and like release them out. When you're ready, we're going to change directions. So really allowing yourself to stay in your body. If thoughts come into your mind, don't let them take you. Just come back to what you feel in your body and your breath. Nice big circular movements. Really taking what it is that we need. And then gently, as you come to stillness, I invite you to keep the eyes closed and come back into the center now. And what I would like you to do is create movement in your torso. So again, I spoke about at the beginning how we always think we have to look a certain way. I want you to just move your torso, move your shoulders, and just really feel into the body and notice what feels tight and what can you do to release that tightness. So we often say, oh, this hurts or that hurts, but we don't really do anything about it. So how can we spend this time building this connection? How can we observe the stiffness? And then how can we move the body to relieve the stiffness? So you may be taking snake patterns with your spine. You may be using the rolling of the hips to help you move your spine and your shoulders. Maybe you're moving side to side. Try to keep your eyes closed. Try to really stay aware of the body, keeping that somatic intention. Feel what is going on in here. And I will leave some other somatic practices in the description below for anyone who wants to dive into the emotional feelings and the trauma releases. But this practice is just about awakening the body and feeling and tuning into the body. We'll take just a couple more movements. And then gently arrive back into the center, into stillness. Let's just take a deep breath in through the nose and out of the mouth. We'll do that 2 more times. Last one, maybe take a sigh out on this one. Beautiful. And then you can open your eyes. So we're going to work into the shoulders and the wrists and the arms now. So I'd like you to take the hands out in front of you or by the side, and I just want you to create some circles. Maybe you don't want to take them out wide and you just want them to be here. That's okay. Maybe they need to drop and relax onto your legs. So long as you're getting the rotation, it does not matter. So we can go slow or we can go fast. Maybe doing 2 at the same time is too much. So maybe we want to use the hand to support the wrist and then just work on one. Just see what's going on here. And it doesn't have to be rolling it in one direction. So you can kind of create a figure of 8 and really move into the wrist here. And if you are doing one hand, change to the other hand now. If you are doing both at the same time, how can you maybe slow it down a little bit more? How can you feel into your wrists that little bit more, gifting them that movement and that love that they need without rushing? And you may notice that one wrist might not want to move in the way that the other did. And again, just try not to have too much judgment on that. And then slowly release. And just take a little shake off of the hands and the wrists. And we're now just going to move into the fingers just to give them a little movement. So we're going to take the right hand to the left little finger, just going to move it out and then in. And again, that can be nice and slow, it can be a little quicker, it doesn't matter. Maybe we want to create a bit more space in between those two fingers. So just really paying attention to the body, loving the body. Moving to the next finger. And again, this is something we don't do often. And we expect our hands to do so much for us. And if you're doing this and you're over 50, that is a lot of years of abuse of your hands and your feet without giving them the love. Change to the middle finger. And it's not too late, you know, we can start now. It's never too late. And then the next finger. And then just continue doing this. Coming onto the thumb. And I'm going to let you go at your own pace for the next hand. So coming over to the other side now. You may want to start at the thumb. And if you do want to stay with how long I'm doing it for, you can just watch the camera, or I can guide you. I've just changed finger. I kind of want you to be in your own process, but I do need to keep that balance of guiding the ones that need to be guided. I'm going to the middle finger now for those who want to join. And just know that if you are still on another finger, it doesn't matter. You take as much time as you need. And then over to the next finger. And then lastly, the little finger. Or if you started the other way, it'll be the thumb. That's okay. And then now just push the hands to each other. So we push the fingers into the palm. We're just going to push the fingers away. And then do the opposite now. Close them in. And then shake them off. Great work. And we're going to work on some movements into our shoulders now. So I'm going to invite you to lift up your arms. And we're going to work through the torso and the shoulders, okay? So we're going to twist to the side, lift the arms up, twist and down, okay? So up, down as we twist. So the twisted motion may not look big, it may just be very small. If that's too much going on, just keep the arms out here and just use the shoulders to guide you through the spine. If the arms become tired, just let them hang in the lap or the knees and just move through the spine here and the shoulders. It doesn't matter too much. So we're letting the shoulders open as we twist, and we're bringing that nice movement into the spine that we often don't give it. And you might notice that you do feel quite stiff here. Even I'm feeling quite stiff in my spine. So just be gentle with yourself, and just if it gets too much, just don't make the movement as big. Just bring it back in a little. And then gently arrive back into the center, into stillness. Take a deep breath in and out. 2 more deep breath in and out. And 1 more deep breath in and out. Beautiful. So we're going to just work with the shoulders a little now. So we'll start with the right arm first. We're going to lift the right arm up to shoulder height. Turn the palm and the hand to come in towards the shoulder Move the elbow forward, come back into the center, release the hand out long again, and then turn the palm so the palm faces behind you, and then bend the elbow, move through the shoulder to bring the hand to the lower back, and then just open up the right shoulder. So we bring the shoulder back forward, we open out the arm nice and long, turning palm facing back to the front, hand comes to the right shoulder, we move the elbow forward, crunching into the shoulder, open out the elbow, release the hand, turn the palm to face away, bring it behind the back. Once it has arrived, open the shoulder, bring the shoulder back in, release the hand, hand comes to shoulder, crunch, elbow forward, and continue doing this now. Go at your own pace. So we're nicely working into the shoulder, into the elbow, working that spine a little bit as we twist out to the right side. We'll do one more. And then gently release that hand, just shake off the arm, maybe shake off the whole of the torso. And let's change sides. So we're going to release that left arm out, hand comes to the shoulder, crunch in. Remember, it doesn't matter how it looks. And out, release the hand, palm turns away, we come behind it, we open up, open out the arm, hand comes to shoulder, elbow comes forward, open up, release, turn the palm behind, come to the back, open up the shoulder. Nice. And again, just go here at your own pace. Really feeling into the body, seeing what's going on. Maybe you twist the spine a little bit more as you let the shoulder come behind you, that's okay. Remembering that this is your practice. Last one. And then shake that arm off. Great work everyone, well done. Alright, so we're going to move on to the head and the neck now. So nice gentle movements. We're going to drop the chin to the chest, sit up nice and tall. And then the chin comes out to the left shoulder. And then we start to turn the head up to the center. And then we come over to the right shoulder. We drop back down into the chest. Out to the left shoulder. Open up the head to the top. Coming down to the right shoulder. All the way back down into the chest. Just do this at your own pace. Please close your eyes for this one. Really let yourself feel into your neck. Give your neck that love that it needs. If you get headaches, you often feel that your head is very heavy, or your shoulders hurt, or your neck hurt, please do this every day. It's very, very good for us. Such an underrated exercise to do. Really opening up that throat as we go to the top. And then let's gently change directions. Just gifting ourselves this time. Beautiful. And then gently arriving back into the center. Chin tucks down to the chest. Sit up nice and tall. Take a deep breath in and out. And then start to gaze up now towards the ceiling or the sky, opening up the throat, and just hold here for a moment. Squeeze the shoulders up to your ears and relax them, let go. Squeeze, relax. One more. And relax. Open up that throat. Come back now gently to the center. Nice. We're going to just do some shoulder rounds. So just let the hands come off of the knees if you want to. Let them become a bit funky. Just let whatever happens happen. Maybe you are just here and that's okay. Just let yourself be, rolling those shoulders. And then let's turn in the other direction. Maybe we want to just focus on one at a time. Maybe you alternate after a couple of rolls. Again, look, it doesn't matter how we look. Just let the hands do what they want. Let them be funky. And bringing them forward as well now. So we can go back, we can go forwards, we can move in weird ways. Just let yourself really feel into what you need. Maybe the hand wants to support the other shoulder. Maybe you get some clicks and cracks, it's okay. Embrace those clicks and cracks. Normally they're just air pockets being released, so we don't need to worry too much. And then slowly come back into the center. So that's the seated part finished. We're going to come on to our falls now, which is where you may need your cushions. So please join me. Shake the legs out, shake the hips out, and then join me on your falls. So you want to place pillows maybe underneath your knees if you have sore knees. We're not going to be here for too long, so don't worry too much. So what we're going to do now is we're going to work through into our ankles, our knees, our hips, our shoulders, and our wrists. So we're going to tuck the toes. We're going to send the hips back, stretching out the ankles and toes slightly, and then come all the way forward and just drop a bit of weight forward. Drop the hips a little and come back. And maybe for you that just looks like this. That is enough. Maybe it looks a little more like this. That's also enough. Maybe it looks like this and you go all the way down, let your hips come down. Also, that is okay. So just feel into where you are. And just allowing yourself to be with your body rather than defining your body by your age. And now let's just take some circular motions now. So moving in and out. You can relax the toes now. Again, just moving into the body. Awaken the body. And change direction. And remember, it just needs to look however it looks. There's no right or wrong. And now, just close your eyes and let your body move. Let yourself feel what you need and give your body what it needs. No right, no wrong. Just tune into the body. Just move it how you want. Maybe you do yoga and you want to bring in some cat-cows along with that movement and let them be a bit explorative. And then when you're ready, I want you to come all the way down to the floor. So we're going to lay down, create a nice pillow for our head with our hands. And all we're going to do to finish our practice is just rock from side to side in the hips. So try to relax the legs, and then if you can, relax the shoulders. And all we're doing is moving side to side. So a really good somatic movement to release any tension, any emotions from the hips. It's also really good for awakening the lower back and the hips, getting them ready for the day, or getting them ready for bed by calming the nervous system down. This is a really great technique, again one that should be done every day. So if you have had a bit of a stressful day, or yesterday was a bit stressful, just allow yourself to release that stress through the hips. Maybe it's slow, maybe it's quick. Just listen to your body. And then slow it all the way down. Just take a moment here in stillness. Take a big breath in and a big breath out. Let's take 2 more before we get up and finish this practice finally together. And then start to make your way up, and remember, it does not matter how you get up. Just getting up is the most important thing. So we're going to finish the practice with a little bit of funkiness. Sorry about the shorts. So I want you just to close the eyes and just shake the body. Just take a little bounce in the knees. So you don't have to lift your feet off the floor. Just create a little bounce in the knees and the hips, and just shake the body and let the body move. Bring the shoulders in. Bring the torso in. Maybe you just lift the heels up slightly and just create a little movement here. Shaking off. Nice. And then I want you just to flick the heels now towards the bum. Just a little movement here. And if you've done aerobics years ago, you'll remember the whole you can even do that. Why not? It's a really good movement just to get the body working. I feel like the old school aerobics, again, totally underrated. We've tried to make everything really quick and fast and heavy. And actually these simple movements, we're missing them in this world now. So let's bring them back. Let's enjoy these simple movements that are soft and gentle. Nice. And then gently come to stillness. Place your hand on your heart and place the other hand on top of it. Just take a deep breath in and out. Take 2 more. And I just want to take this moment as you breathe here to thank you so much for joining this practice. Please do this as much as you can, because it will keep your body lubricated. It will keep it healthy, and it will keep your mind-body connection in tune. And that is what we want. That is what we need. As we do get older, it is so important for us to stay connected to our bodies and to move them gently and lovingly. So please check out the next video, which will be a release for hips. And like I said, I'll drop the other videos in the comments, the description below, so you can check out the other somatic practices. Please subscribe to the channel. And if you enjoyed the practice, just drop a little comment or a little emoji down below, so I know you are here and you are here to the end and you do want more of this, because then I can create more content like this. Thank you so much again. Blessings to all of you. Love you all.